So look, hey y'all, I ain't gonna say I'm the smartest person in the world, but this dude and his crew try to turn the Airbnb into a trap house. Who do? What's wrong with y'all people? What's wrong? Like, let's see how they all went to jail, y'all. Hit that like and subscribe button. I just need to see how dumb go to
Whose
jail.
marijuana was all that? All the marijuana. Don't play stupid. Probably 10 pounds in a black trash bag plus 5 or 10 more sitting on the ground.
A routine police response began after officers received reports of suspicious activity at a short-term rental property. But what unfolded next quickly turned into total chaos.
30 pounds.
Stand by. Just
I need lawyer.
Come to the house. There's like 10 guys in here and a bunch of sitting on the counter.
516 of them, I had a note. He was just sleeping very.
So can he see through the window or something? Because he said a bunch of marijuana sitting on the counter. Imagine y'all sitting out with the windows exposed and y'all got this much product on y'all. I just want to know.
Well, I'll be in room.
What's up?
Hey, how's it going? Who lives here?
Who was the a BNB here?
Okay,
Just
who
got
rented the house?
He's outside shopping. He's come back about a few hours.
Okay, what's your name?
My name?
Mhm.
Young, Y-U-N.
Do you have any identification? Who's married? All the married. Don't play stupid. I'm not dumb. This isn't my first day. Who's sitting on the table?
I didn't see. I was playing the game. That's why.
You were sitting right next to it when I walked up and saw you through the window.
Wow.
I mean, I was playing the game. You gonna saw me like do that game. I don't know how
Yeah,
to
and
say.
there was about 10 pounds of sitting on the table right there.
For sure.
So y'all that dumb. So they really, so it was exactly what I thought it was. So basically, you know how some houses you can be on the front porch and look inside their living room a little bit. You can see like what they watching on TV a little bit. So yeah, it was one of them situations.
Tell
But
everybody come
it
to the
wasn't no
front room
TV.
right now.
Okay. Give me. Let me.
Just shout out. Everybody
Yeah.
come to the front.
Okay.
Okay, where's everybody else? Have everybody come up here.
Okay.
What'd your friend drive?
A car.
My friend drive.
Yeah, the one that rented the house.
I don't know. He said go outside.
What kind of car?
He didn't rent a car. He just said friend car go outside.
Is that somebody car?
Nah, I saw more people. I said, hey, everybody, just come right up here.
Okay.
Are you guys transporting for a grow?
No. It's just, no.
It's just your to party with?
Yeah.
Okay,
What's
who's
up,
got a medical
Phantomos?
marijuana card?
We have no marijuana cards.
No whatsoever. Nobody in this house has one. So there was about 5 pounds of on the table just now that you guys went and took in the back.
I'm all hearing all day.
Clear, can you check a 7689 at TJ Maxx?
Everybody come out here for me.
33rd Street.
Come outside.
With a silver Honda Pilot.
I'm not worried about it. Come outside.
It's the fact that they got caught through a window by a police officer. Through a window though.
613 of
Let's shoot something?
Nope. Just stand right here on the sidewalk.
I didn't see either of those.
Go stand right here on the sidewalk.
In the Rolling Greens parking lot from that 76.
Right here. Who else is in the house?
There's just 2 more guys in there.
2 more guys in the house?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 7 total.
Yeah.
They should have been running out the back
What's
door.
your name?
Y'all going to jail.
Call me.
Tommy?
No, call me.
Gao Ming?
Yes, sir.
Who's Kyle?
Oh, Kyle, that's my friend. Yeah.
Where's Kyle at?
Oh, he's not here. He's not here yet.
Okay. He's the one that rented the house.
Yeah.
He is?
Yeah.
And what does he drive?
He have no cars.
No cars.
Yeah.
So-
We came here to watch the game with the Golden State at last night.
Uh-huh.
And then after that, then we all here. We were here watching the game last night. He missed the flight, and I was me, him. We were watching the game last night with the Curry, Golden State last night.
Okay. Everybody do me a favor and sit down. Take a seat on the ground.
659-7.
Sit down. All the way down. On your butt. All the way down. Sit all the way down on the ground. All the way down. Sit down. So nobody's got a medical card. Let me see. So who's is inside? This is expired anyways. Where's your new card?
Oh, he's still renewing. He's still renewing.
It renewed?
Yeah.
Well, he should have a new card then, right? Is he transporting the marijuana that you guys just had inside?
I have no idea.
Well, whose marijuana was that sitting on the table that you guys were all sitting by?
A guy earlier came through and dropped off. Yeah, they came. There's a dude came earlier and dropped off and he left.
How much did he drop off?
I think it's like about 5 bags.
5 pounds?
Yeah.
Just 5 pounds, that's it?
Yeah.
That's all that's in that house?
Yeah.
So you guys aren't working at all? Any marijuana that's inside that house has nothing to do with any kind of marijuana grow, business?
No, sir, I don't know.
Nothing like that?
Can I get my jacket?
Not yet.
I
There's only 1 of me and 5 of you guys, and there's 2 more guys in the house. Well, I don't know that. Come here and sit down. You can sit down too. No, sit down. You should have stayed inside. You want to stay warm. So as soon as I pull up, there's like 5 pounds sitting on the table, and one guy takes it and walks around back. There may be 1 more guy inside.
Yeah.
So he hid it in the house,
Yes.
and he's still inside.
There may be. Well, I don't know. I think it was this guy that grabbed the weed and put it in the bag.
Okay.
I don't know how much.
Look,
Clear it to lock it down.
Quick and then lock it down. Let detectives
I
come.
thought look, in my mind, I'm like, it might get dismissed for illegal search and seizure, but the police officer looked through the window. Like, he looked through like one of these windows right here, and then he seen them all sitting on the couch with the weed around them. So but I ain't said on body cam, but the police gonna eventually find him.
Because this guy's got a transport license. The guy in the hat is expired, but they said it's not business related whatsoever. He said some guy came a little while ago, dropped off 5 pounds, and that was it.
As they cleared the home and moved through the rooms, 2 suspects suddenly tried to run through the backyard, but officers reacted quickly and caught them before they could escape. And when one person finally spoke, their story didn't make any sense at all.
Did the person come out that you saw take off with it?
No, he's sitting right here.
Oh, that's everybody.
No, this guy's the one that went and walked around behind and just put it back in the kitchen or something, I'm assuming.
Clear it real quick.
Yeah. You mind hanging out here for a second? Sure. This guy speaks the best English. He'll help you with anybody else that you need to talk to. None of them so far. Kyle's not here, supposedly.
Edmond Police Department, if you're in the house, say something and come out now.
Edmond Police! You hold up high, I'll go around here.
Edmond Police, if you're in the house, come out.
I'm gonna go kitchen.
That's actually a nice Airbnb.
Well, that's weird. The garage, but maybe because it's an Airbnb. It might be, yeah, it's a lot from the garage side, but it might be because it's an Airbnb. Come back. Okay. Edmond Police!
It's hidden in this closet.
There's a
Hidden in that closet. Is that what you saw?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they got a lot more than the 5
That'd be
pounds.
making me mad. That'd be making me so mad. Only criminals would be like, okay, the police said they seen 30 pounds of weed in our house, so let's go hide in the closet and under the beds and under, like, you know, only criminals that, how y'all get in this situation to even get all this? I guess you gotta be dumb and willing to take risks, huh? That's it.
So whose trash bag full of marijuana is in the house?
Cause nobody is
That
smart.
big black trash bag has a bunch of heat seal bags and 1 pound bags of marijuana. Whose is that?
No, I don't know. I probably the dude that dropped it off.
Who was the dude that dropped it off? Because you say he dropped off 5 pounds.
I didn't know. I didn't know how many bags. It was just bags.
So whose white truck is this? That's your truck? This one right here? You rented it? How about the Jeep Wagoneer on the other side?
No, he got the Jeep.
Oh, whose white pickup?
This is my car.
That's your truck.
Let me open my truck.
Hang tight, I'll get you a jacket. No, sit down. Whose white express van? That's yours? Okay. Don't go reaching into anything or anything like that.
No, you good, bro.
So this is your room?
Yeah, that's my room.
Do you have any other ID, like American driver's license or anything like that?
No, I got a DUI that took my license.
You don't have any kind of ID card out of Atlanta or Georgia or anything? Let me see your bag.
Oh, y'all in Georgia? That's even
I'm
worse.
not here to play
You
games.
knew better.
I'm not stupid. This isn't my first rodeo, right?
But I do hear.
Stop.
Can
Stop
do
talking. Let me finish talking.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
All right.
Kyle's son is the person who supposedly rented this place, but yet he's not even here, which tells me that Kyle's son isn't a real name. So that tells me that somebody rented this under the name Kyle's son, but that's not really Kyle's son. Here's the other thing, is typically the person that rents the place and that's in charge of a big group of people like this is going to be the one in the master bedroom, which is where you're staying at and where all your stuff is. Hear me out.
Oh, okay.
You got a wad of cash in your bag. Stop.
Don't reach. But that's all I have. There's no
I-
Frank 677 mentioned.
It's like
Don't touch it.
probably like $4,000. That's it.
Okay. Why do you have $4,000 in cash?
Hold on.
Oh,
Don't do
own
that.
like
I don't do
a
that.
restaurant.
Alright. All right, okay. We all know they drug dealers, okay? We all know they drug dealers, but don't say $4,000 in cash like that's really a lot of money. Okay, for some people it might be, but for everybody that's not a lot of money. Don't do that. Like police, y'all don't put your poorness on everybody else. Cause I be hating when rich people get stopped. Why do you have $20,000? Cause they have money. Like, you know, some people can go spend $5,000 and still pay all their bills, right? I'm just saying. But yeah, we know they guilty, but still.
No, I
You're
come
off
here
the
watching the game.
3610 Wind
The
Circle and
$4,000
trying to
case. That's
locate the
normal,
other
right?
vehicle.
That's not normal.
And also,
No, it's normal in the marijuana business, absolutely.
Oh no! I got the jury costing me like I won like $1 million in Vegas. I got the proof. I mean, I got money. I gamble a lot.
Okay.
I got proof of all my income.
So here's my issue: is there's a bunch of in this house and nobody knows nothing about it.
But I see the guys. I can't drop off. I was just asleep. I got drunk last night. You know, all I do is drink and watching games. I bet on sports in Vegas. I traded with OKC. They been winning a lot this year, and they beat Lakers. They beat Golden State last night. I mean, that's what I do. I gamble a lot.
Let's go find everybody else's driver's licenses
Okay.
or IDs or passports. Do you know where they would be?
I have no idea.
Where does he live?
He lives in Atlanta.
Why are you in Edmond, Oklahoma?
To watch the Thunder.
Oh, y'all in Oklahoma?
Bullshit.
I see the front row. See, I got pictures.
Come on.
Get out of here.
Shoes you want to put on before you go outside?
Officer, get him out of here.
Don't reach in nothing.
We have no weapons. No worry.
The investigation began after the homeowner noticed an unusual amount of traffic coming and going from the house in less than a day. Suspicions grew as large bags believed to contain marijuana were repeatedly carried inside. When officers approached the residence, they immediately spotted several pounds of packaged marijuana near the front door, and a strong odor coming from inside confirmed their concerns.
So they got caught how everybody else on Airbnb cameras do?
Be on his way.
Are you the homeowner? Okay. So when I walked up, I went to go knock on the door, and I looked through the glass of the door, and there's like 5 pounds sitting right there on the counter.
That's just the tip of the iceberg of what I've seen come in and out in the last 24 hours.
Okay.
Well, not even 24.
Have you ever seen this Kyle guy? You know, did he send you a picture of his driver's license or anything for the rental or?
No, it's through Airbnb. He's got multiple reviews. His profile and everything.
I'm finna keep it 100 with you. I'm finna keep it. I'm being so serious with y'all. She need to sell her Airbnb. She need to sell her Airbnb because whoever gave them that, because these dudes are idiots. They wasn't smart at all. I'm thinking they in Georgia, but nah, they in Oklahoma, y'all. But she needs to sell that Airbnb because whoever their boss is that got them doing this, because these dudes are not running nothing. They don't run anything. Nobody there was the mastermind or something. Like, everybody got their favorite TV show. You ever seen Money Heist? Nobody in there was the professor. Nobody in here was the number one person to go to. That's why I'm like, they have a boss. She needs to sell that Airbnb. I would. You done snitched on people. They got that much. Of course, that's worth. They gonna slide back for that. That's worth sliding back for. 30 pounds.
Doesn't disrespect anything.
Okay. Does having marijuana out of your house violate the agreement that you guys have on Airbnb?
I don't specify marijuana in the house because it's legal under the right circumstances. Smoking inside the house is not permitted.
Okay, yeah, there's a bunch of cigarettes and obviously on a burn marijuana. So.
But I've got. I had a suspicion when he checked in yesterday, so I left my Blink cameras running. So I have all sorts of videos of boxes coming in and out. There's one point where they put a black and yellow tote on the ground, and it's just full of bags of pot. Like just.
Okay.
So,
See that in there? That coat?
No.
I think
could be in that van.
And you can't even be mad at her.
it might be in the white van. It cuts out. I don't see it.
Okay.
It's gotta be in the house.
Did you want to come inside and tell me what should and should not be there, kind of thing, and we'll go from there?
Look, okay, it could be an invasion of privacy, but it's not at the same time because everything was done outside. Like, it was all on the outside camera. So you telling me they're stupid enough to just not even have this stuff bagged up, or no, not even have nobody just sit in front of the camera? Like, if I'm going to Airbnb, we doing all illegal stuff, I need you to stand in front of the camera. As soon as you get out the car, I need you to stand in front of this camera and don't move until, I don't care if you got to stand there for 2 hours. I'm sorry. You got to stand there. You got to block this camera. I've been saying a lot of people in Airbnbs get caught from the cameras, the front door camera.
Oh, those are all your space heaters.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, ALT.
We're just finding more.
You got that set up, and I ain't gonna lie.
In here too with the heat
This is a nice
seal.
Airbnb.
Heat press and that little coffee bar.
Am I allowed to touch?
You do whatever you want. I'm not here to say no to you. This is your home.
Well, I didn't wanna. That's where I would have stashed it. I'm surprised I brought tons. Yeah, these bags, this is all pot. I've seen every single one of these bags come in.
Even this one that's tied up.
I guarantee this is it. That's not mine.
This is not yours? Okay. That's probably like 10 pounds right there. 10, 15. And then another 5 or 10 laying on the floor.
He's gonna call Josh and they're gonna get a warrant.
I'm gonna say there's like probably 10 pounds in a black trash bag plus 5 or 10 more sitting on the ground.
So, let's see. So this is the first entry.
He's saying he is not the guy that you've been talking to. He says that somebody else told him what the code was, and that's why he walked in. Whether or not
Because
it's
I
true.
have, I have all the messages on Airbnb also. So, excuse me. So this box comes and goes multiple times. So find that. And he goes out. I think there's a vehicle parked over there because they keep going that way, but I never saw a vehicle. So then this morning, that car was there. Multiple vehicles. Oh, that's right. He was the DoorDash guy.
DoorDash, okay.
He leaves.
I was like, man, that's a really older guy.
Yeah. Too old for that shit.
I'll stay here with
Stand right there. Put your hands behind your back.
Step back here.
Face the garage.
Everybody else face the garage. Walk this way. We're sliding behind you, Grant. Yep. Come on. Spread your feet. Spread your feet. Have a seat. 516 of them.
Walk with me. Walk over here. Walk that way. I'll come back and grab him. You're under arrest.
Arrest?
Yes, you're going to jail. That detective that's back there, he'll come back and talk to you in a little while. Stand right there in front of my car, okay? Stand right there. Stand right there.
Good.
All right, have a seat.
10:15 with 1, starting at 3.
We're gonna go to the other side. Have a seat. Albright's not working today. You said a dog, right? No, Albright's off.
9 suspects were arrested and charged with distribution of controlled dangerous substances, conspiracy to distribute controlled dangerous substances. The homeowner said that she knew something was suspicious when she noticed large bags being taken in and out of the house the first day they were there. Officials recovered more than 30 pounds of packaged marijuana, distribution materials, and $18,256 in cash from the property. The homeowner said she had to close the rental down for a week and said Airbnb helped reimburse her for the cleaning costs it took to get the place back to normal. What are your thoughts on this case?
Hold on.
Comment below and subscribe for more body cam breakdown.
The cleaning costs it took to get the place back to normal. This is what I don't like about Airbnbs. If you use Airbnb, then you know about them stupid cleaning fees and all this. First off, it ain't like they trashed the house and destroyed it. I could have cleaned that, putting money on it. I could have cleaned that whole house up and got the smell of weed out in an hour and a half, 2 hours tops. That's what I don't like about Airbnb. They be trying to make it seem like, or people, it ain't Airbnb, it's the owners on Airbnb. Be trying to, oh, this and that. And after talking to a lot of Airbnb owners, I realized, yeah, all they trying to find a way to get the next scam off just to pay that mortgage. Not gonna lie to y'all. A lot of them don't own them buildings. They just pay a mortgage on it and live somewhere else. And while you paying that and they getting all the money for that, they sitting at home. Smart. I know. It's smart. But I'm just saying, don't act like they some saints. But yeah, if I was her, I'd personally sell that because I don't know. You got all them locked up from being on the Airbnb. You know, I just wouldn't trust it. I feel uncomfortable. I'd be like, man, somebody gonna come burn this down, ain't they? Like, somebody really finna come burn this down on any given Tuesday. I straight would not know how to feel comfortable in this house. But hey, you live and you learn. People do dumb stuff. Hit the like and subscribe button. They tried to turn an Airbnb into a trap house and she wasn't going for it. He hit that 911 and then the police walked up to the door and then they looked through the window and like, is that like 10 pounds of weed right there? 5 to 10 pounds right there in front of y'all? Okay. I need more units here. Called them extra units in and it was a wrap. You got all my boys over here, just even Pops right here. You know you too old for this, boy. Just in jail now. You know, but they deep. It ain't like, you know, the judge gonna have to push out, you know, it ain't like one person got caught with all this, so it ain't like you getting hit with this and that. No. You gonna have to split that like 9 ways. You gonna have to split this charge 9 ways. But hey, y'all, hit that like subscribe button. You never know. Hold on. If you thought that video was crazy, this one a little worse. Look, imagine your teen missing. Like, you got a teenager, you done raised them since they was a kid, you looking left and right, that you thinking they ran away. but they was buried in your neighbor yard this whole time. Yeah, that'll make me sick. Hit the like and subscribe button.
Patrick, you all right?
Yeah.
Got some search warrants for your property here. We need to come in and talk to you, all right? Okay, let's go on in.
This is 59-year-old Patrick Scott. 6 months after his neighbor, 17-year-old Valerie Tyndall, vanished, police are finally at his door. Patrick wasn't just her neighbor. He was her boss and her best friend's grandfather. When asked about her, he had an explanation.
You gave me some names a little bit.
I only know the one boy. I don't even know him. I just know the name.
A story that sent police chasing leads far from this house. But as deputies began searching his property, that story came apart because Valerie didn't run away. And the secret of what happened to her was waiting, buried on Patrick Scott's land.
It wasn't going to happen. I mean,
What'd you do to her? Tell us what you did to her.
Things got out of hand.
On Wednesday, June 7th, 2023, 17-year-old Valerie leaves for work in the small, safe community of Arlington, Indiana. Almost immediately, her mother senses something isn't right. Valerie never works Wednesdays. She tells herself not to panic. Maybe Valerie is with friends. Maybe she's out on a date. But as the night drags on, concern turns to alarm. She calls Valerie's boss, the neighbor across the street, 59-year-old Patrick Scott. When Patrick tells her Valerie never showed up, the panic sets in. Something is wrong. Since they are family friends, Patrick and his wife rush over to the Tyndall's house to help find her. But the following morning, Indiana State Police issue a silver alert for the missing girl.
She is believed to be in extreme danger. She is 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighs about 160 pounds, with brown hair and hazel eyes.
Patrick insists the teen has run away from home, further deepening her parents' fear.
Man, hold on. So he her boss. They best friends. Okay, I'm just getting the story right. So he is the teenager's boss. Okay.
But it's a claim investigators
What's his name?
can't
Patrick?
ignore. Days later, investigators receive a crucial lead. One of Patrick's clients mentions overhearing plans for a lunch meeting between Patrick Scott and Valerie the day she vanished. At 11:23 a.m., Valerie texts Patrick. This prompts a formal interview. Patrick Scott is no longer treated as a witness, but as the last person known to be with Valerie.
When was the last time you saw Valerie?
Wednesday afternoon.
Wednesday afternoon. Where did you meet up with her at?
South High Gardens.
South High Gardens in Shelbyville.
Yes.
Okay. You had the truck and the car, both at
South High.
At South High.
Right.
So the what did you drive there that day?
The truck.
With your trailer too?
Yes.
Okay. How did the car get there?
I had moved it there like the day before, 2 days before.
Why did you do that?
Because she was going to take off.
Patrick first denies seeing Valerie. Then his story changes. He admits meeting her, driving her around, and dropping her off in Homer, while claiming
I would have immediately looked at him like a suspicious person. Because you just said you didn't see her, but now you saying you seen her, you did it. You did it. And after all this time, you saying, okay, back to the video. I ain't gonna do that.
she planned to run away.
Okay, so you're at South High Gardens mowing grass.
Yes.
And she shows up in her car, her green Honda Accord.
Right.
Okay. And what? She got in the Ford Taurus with you?
Right.
And you guys left South High Gardens?
Right.
Left her car there?
Yes.
Along with your truck and trailer?
Yes.
Okay. And what happened in Homer?
She got out of the car and got in with another guy.
Okay. What kind of car did she get in?
It's just kind of a pale blue car is all I know. I have no idea. I didn't see him.
Okay. Why would her phone ping location on the way to Arlington still? You said you dropped her off at Homer.
Uh-huh.
That's not what the phone tells us. The phone tells us she was closer to Arlington when the phone went off. Why is that?
I don't know. I never took her back to Arlington.
However, Valerie's car had been found at an apartment complex with the number plates missing. Patrick admits to driving the car there to hold it till she returns.
How did her car get there again?
I moved it there.
Okay. So when did you move the car there?
Thursday.
Thursday. Did you remove the plate?
No.
Okay. You did not remove the plate?
No.
Okay. Who do you think she may be with?
I have no clue.
Give me some names though. You gave me some names a little bit.
I only know the one boy.
And what was
I
it?
don't even know him. I just know the name.
Patrick claims Valerie was upset over a breakup. They reconciled briefly, but it ended again a week later. 2 days before she vanished, the boy came to collect his belongings.
Then there was the other boy. There was another boy she was talking to on Tuesday that was giving her shit because he thought they were going to have a relationship, and she said no. But I can't tell you who his name is.
Okay.
But investigators begin to see a different picture forming. For an employer, Patrick knows far more about Valerie's personal life than expected.
Way too much.
Photos later found in Valerie's room show her alone with Patrick at an aquarium. Her parents had allowed the outing only because they believed his whole family would be there. The images suggest otherwise. It appears that Patrick was more than just a boss.
Because right now you feel like you may be in some trouble for whatever reason. It's time now to be cooperative and help. Because anything else that happens to this girl, it's not going to be good for you, possibly.
Right.
Okay. I mean, you've already delayed our investigation. Okay.
But I don't know. I really don't know where she's at. I really don't.
What Patrick doesn't realize is that detectives already know more. He had installed the Life 360 app on Valerie's phone, giving him access to her live location at all times. And Valerie's brother and sister-in-law report seeing Patrick on his lawn at 2 a.m. the night Valerie disappeared. He was dismantling parts of his garage and setting them on fire.
I don't feel like you're being super honest with me. I think you know where she's at.
I don't know where she's at.
If you want me to be blunt with you, I think you know where she's at.
I don't.
One way or the other, I think you know.
The interview ends without answers, but the detective knows Patrick is hiding something. Valerie's former boyfriend confirms Patrick's story, saying she talked about running away before she vanished. On the surface, the investigation appears to stall, but attention begins to narrow on one detail: the phone Patrick Scott purchased.
Man, you not finna play in my face. Patrick did this. Don't let him leave. Search his property. Y'all gonna find everything. That's all y'all gotta do. And for two, what 17-year-old don't say they want to run away? You know how many times I say I want to run away between the ages of 14 and 17? Man, I'm grown. I'm stupid. I was stupid. You know what's wrong with me? I was my mind wasn't developed. That's what was wrong with me.
For Valerie, each geolocation draws investigators closer to the truth. A social media photo posted the day she disappeared resurfaces, where Valerie's orange nail polish stands out. A small detail, easy to overlook, waiting to matter. On July 10th, 2023, Patrick is brought back to the station for yet another interview, but this time, the stakes are higher. Detectives aren't coming empty-handed. They arrive with 3 search warrants, and one of them is for his DNA.
So the first one that we'll do is for the swabs in your mouth. The second search warrant is for the address of 2366 North Oak Street.
Okay.
For the property, okay? And the third search warrant is for 2394 North Oak Street, also in Arlington, for the property, okay? That's what the 3 search warrants are for. Have I asked you questions today?
No, that's my attorney now.
Okay.
With the warrants in hand, investigators hope this is the break that finally leads them to Valerie. DNA swabs are taken, properties are searched, but Valerie is still nowhere to be found. Over the following months, detectives execute more than 50 search warrants across Arlington, chasing every possible lead tied to Valerie's disappearance. 5 months pass. Valerie's 18th birthday comes and goes on August 29th. Then, on November 28th, officers return to Patrick's property. This time, they place him under arrest for concealing evidence.
Yep. Wait. He been out for 5 months, y'all. He been out of jail for 5 months at this point. Who let him out of jail? For 2. Y'all ain't find nothing there? For 3. His story didn't even, man. I would have kept surveillance on him. His story never added up.
Sheriff's Department! Just chill. We're not gonna knock it. Just chill. We're not gonna kick it in. We'll come to it. Hey, Patrick. Hi, guys. What's going on, Patrick? You all right?
Yeah.
Got some search warrants for your property here. We need to come in and talk to you, all right? Okay, let's go on in.
Another search warrant follows. What investigators uncover changes everything. On a lot owned by Patrick, adjacent to his house, detectives notice a fresh dirt mound scattered with debris. Digging through the soil, they uncover a homemade wooden container, built from OSB and 2x4s, wrapped in a tarp over 5 feet long. Inside are paperwork and several VHS tapes. They keep digging. A second box emerges, nearly identical, duct tape sealing every seam, yet emitting an unmistakable odor. When the inner black plastic is opened, human remains are found. The orange-painted fingernails stand out immediately. It isn't confirmed yet, but detectives fear they've just found Valerie. Patrick Scott is brought to the station once more. This time, investigators are no longer asking questions. They have answers.
I'm going to tell you everything I know, and we're going to prove it, all right? But what I want to know is the why. And what you want to tell me is I'm sitting here watching you tear up right now. You want to tell me the why, okay? So, does that make sense?
Yes.
I'm not trying to be a jerk to you.
Then, the tone shifts. The investigator pivots from conversation to confrontation.
You drove Valerie ultimately back to your residence, okay? And you arrived at your residence at 12:59 p.m., okay?
According to Valerie's phone data and a carefully constructed timeline, she was with Patrick and driven to his residence just before 1 p.m. After that, there is a gap. What happened in those missing minutes becomes the center of everything.
That led us to today, in which we found the box with Valerie's body in it behind your shed, okay? That we talked to you earlier about that had the porn videos in it.
Had
okay?
what?
Had the porn videos in it.
The detective reads Patrick his rights. The interview enters its final phase. Denial is no longer viable. This is the moment confessions are born, or forever withheld. Patrick learns that the detective has picked up his wife Linda to be questioned as well. The implication is clear. She might share the responsibility for whatever happened on June 7th. Silence will not protect anyone. The investigator appeals not to fear, but to conscience. To whatever remains beneath the facade, Patrick has maintained for months. This is the last opening he will be given. The strategy works.
I got carried away.
Doing what?
Huh?
Doing what?
Doing what?
Mm-hmm. Just lay it out to me. Lay it out to me. What happened to her?
She tried to blackmail me into buying her a car. It wasn't gonna happen. Things just got carried away.
Well, explain that to me. What's that mean? Does Linda know about it?
Nope.
Okay.
Nobody knows.
It's your chance to tell me what happened.
Patrick begins to speak, not in emotion, but in justification. He reframes the violence as something that spiraled unintentionally. He claims Valerie was blackmailing him for money. What emerges next is the confession.
A belt.
Okay. And then what'd you do with it?
I moved her into the office.
Okay. How long was she in there?
Till the next day.
Okay.
It's gone.
Okay.
And in that moment, the crime shifts from the act itself to what came after. Her body is moved into a back office where he leaves her overnight. The following day, Patrick constructs a wooden box. He purchases materials from a nearby Home Depot and methodically assembles it piece by piece. This is no longer panic. This is planning.
I just made that box.
Okay. What about the hole?
The hole was already dug. But it wasn't for that, it was because I was going to throw concrete in it.
What about the other box?
Just put shit in it.
Well, did you build two that day?
No, I just built one.
So you strangled her. What room were you in when you strangled her?
Right there by my bedroom.
Valerie's body is placed inside the box and buried less than 100 yards from her own home. As details accumulate, the investigator dismantles the story to clarify what went on in that room.
It was mine, I had it on.
You had it on? Okay. So explain to me what happened there in that room. Like, how'd you get the belt on her?
I was fighting her off and I took it and threw it around her.
Why were you guys fighting?
Because she was trying to get, she had tried to take her clothes off.
Okay.
And it wasn't going to do it.
Okay. And then You guys got in a fight, and then what happened?
I put it around her neck and I held on to it till she quit.
Okay. And what'd you do afterwards? Did you still wear it afterwards? Like, did you still use it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What Patrick first described as an accident now reads very differently. As he speaks, there is no panic, no visible remorse, only explanation.
Gotta bother you, right? That you killed Valerie?
Well, I wasn't too crazy about it.
Okay. All right, Patrick, give me 1 second and we'll be right back. You want a drink of water?
The confession is complete. With it comes formal charges. Investigators later determined that on 7th June, Valerie was inside Patrick Scott's home, directly across the street from her own. They find no evidence of blackmail, no proof of coercion. What remains is a confrontation inside that house, one that escalated into murder. Patrick Scott later accepted a plea agreement and is sentenced to 57 years in prison. Valerie's parents had worried about strangers online, about boys she did not know, about dangers they could not see. They tried to intervene. They tried to protect her. But the threat was never distant. It was familiar. It was trusted. It was across the street.
Man, look, I'm gonna tell y'all something.
What remains is a confrontation. Scott later accepted.
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. That's why I just stopped talking. That's why I just stopped talking in general. First off, he wanted to get caught. Why would you go dig up where you put the body at to put the more stuff right? You wanted to get caught. You gonna go, you know the police already got tabs on you. So whenever you do anything such as dig a hole, which takes machines or you a lot of time of you digging and people are already suspicious of you. They already did 50 search warrants around the city. People don't like you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Everything you do, people are gonna watch. So this is what happened. He was like, oh, come in my house. Yeah, boom, boom, on some friendly, I'm your boss BS. And then he got on some freaky sexual shit. That's exactly what happened. Like, that's literally what happened. And motherfuckers probably like, no, hell no, look at you. Ew, gross. And he got mad, and then that's when he grabbed a belt and strangled her. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody. I tell people this all the time. Just because somebody a boss, a business owner, and all that don't mean nothing. Sometimes they barely even making it by. They just making it look good. And even if they are, it's still probably something wrong with them. You know how many bosses I had that looked me dead in my eyes, been like, yeah, I used to be a crackhead. In my last business, I lost millions. I lost 2-3 million. I'm looking at him like, bro, I gotta quit soon. I have to quit. Cause if this, like, it ain't nothing wrong with it, but I'm just looking at it like, bro. And he used to make little crazy jokes and all that. I ain't trust him either. He was probably just a bad example, but yeah, man, just watch your kids and quit letting them be. Man, what you mean you letting her go out with her boss? Cause the family, why? Why is she, man, daughter ain't going out with her damn boss. Let me go. I'll go. You want to go? If it's that serious, I'm going to. I ain't got nothing to do right now. I'm finna put on my best outfit. Like what? With my best rifle. Like, I'm not finna, what you mean you going out to the aquarium with your boss and his family and then kind of find out it's just you and your boss? And she was 17. Hey, watch your neighbors, man. Yeah. Watch your neighbors. We finna start getting on that. I might have some neighbors that might not be growing the right amount of stuff or they overgrowing, but they're just plants and stuff like that. Or they probably got like a little illegal fucking Venus flytrap or something, I don't know. Yeah, but I'd rather deal with that than these little weird people hiding bodies in their yards and nobody seeing to see anything. Oh my gosh, I just went to bed. So all y'all, look, and then what be making me mad, don't be in a rich neighborhood. So all y'all rich people is go to bed at 7:30, okay. All y'all rich people is go to bed at 7:30. Every single one of y'all billionaires, y'all ain't see nothing. man, hit that like and subscribe button. But that'd be off to me. That'd be So look, I don't really know the context of this video, but an evil mother realized her kids escaped. And the first thing they went to was the police. So I guess the police went back to her house. Now we finna see her reaction.
It's January 2024, and police are receiving a series of alarming calls from residents in Blackwell, Oklahoma, reporting that 8 children under the care of Pastor Keith Holt and his wife Candy have been left home alone for days. Officers visit the home on January 14th and 15th, but nobody responds. On the morning of the 16th, they return once more, and this time, Keith opens the door. During the visit, officers spot bruises on several children, and on one of them, a black eye concealed beneath makeup. A few hours later, they return with a warrant and arrest them.
Alright, we're back.
No.
What? Oh. Alright.
Hey, Pastor.
Right now, you both are going to be under arrest for. You can go with these 2 gentlemen.
Turn around, James, running
all
back.
8 children are out in protective custody.
So,
We will have a conversation when I get to the police department.
Okay.
I know you're going to be nice, so I'm going to put it in front for you, okay? Where you need?
I'll just get my shoes ready to
Are they in this room? Yeah, I'll just put them on front so it's more comfortable for you, okay? Are you in here?
Let's go right here.
Yeah, you want to do?
I'm gonna put him in my car.
Chin
You
up.
don't have anything on you?
I don't know.
Okay,
Chin
no
up.
wallet, no purse, no nothing?
No.
Okay.
Just be, please be
You have
careful.
medication you need to take with you?
No. Please be careful with CJ.
Candy's seemingly protective comment about CJ immediately stood out to investigators. It aligned with what one of the injured children had told officers earlier, that only the oldest kids were punished, while the youngest, like CJ, were not. That small detail revealed a clear divide in how the children were treated. Now, detectives had to determine the full extent of the abuse, and whether both Keith and Candy were involved, and to what degree.
You don't grab my arm? Well, I need my hand. I thought you were trying to get your shoe on.
If you need to sit down real quick and adjust, I put it in the front so you're able to do whatever you need to do.
This is what I do. I take care of kids. That's all my education. That's everything I've ever done. And this is absurd. And it's not fair. And CJ's the one who doesn't understand. Please.
We'll have a chance to talk to you, okay?
No, I just want him to be protected.
All right, man, we're gonna go out here, okay?
I know.
Candy appears visibly distressed, disoriented, and unable to collect her thoughts. What investigators didn't realize at the time was that this was just the start of a carefully crafted facade designed to win sympathy, manipulate the truth, and avoid accountability. Surprisingly, it would go on to help them avoid the full consequences of their crimes later on. Keith and Candy were both successfully detained, and all 8 of the children were removed from the home and brought to safety. Human Services had already ruled the injuries as unmistakable signs of abuse. Multiple bruises at different stages of healing, a black eye, they were patterns no one could ignore. Despite the serious allegations, Keith and Candy remain oddly composed, immediately denying everything and painting themselves as protective parents. To investigators, it was clear these 2 wouldn't crack easily in the interrogation room. Officers take note of this, realizing that getting Keith and Candy to turn on each other could be the key to making them confess to their horrific actions.
Feel guilty, don't you?
Everyone ain't caused it.
Detectives start the interrogations with Candy, thinking she'll be easier to crack.
Today, in this room, we're going to talk about some things, and how you answer those questions could impact the rest of your life. You understand that?
Yes.
These are serious allegations.
Okay.
So I need you to be honest with me. Why would all 5 of the older kids all have the exact same story?
As far as
Just being hit with a 2x2 that they showed me was behind your TV. All 5 of them.
No.
They're all telling the exact same story, separate, of being hit with that piece of wood.
I have never seen him hit them with a piece of wood. I'll be honest with you. I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just saying I have not seen him hit them. The only thing I've seen him hit them with is the belt.
We start to get a clear look at Candy's denial of how serious the situation in her home really was. As detectives begin to pressure her, she shifts the blame to Keith, saying she's seen him use his belt as a form of punishment, but underplays the severity of the situation. What Candy doesn't know is that one child has revealed everything to the detectives. Details of neglect far more severe than spanking with a belt. Now, detectives plan to use this information to trap her in a web of lies she can't escape.
What about Beth getting...
I can tell by her Sopranos hairstyle that she ain't to be trusted. She ain't to be trusted. She remind me of the mom off the Goonies, whoever, the one that was driving the Jeep.
bathroom for 3 days.
No, never happened.
So they're all the kids.
I don't know what's going on, but Beth ain't never been locked in a bathroom for 3 days. None of them. That doesn't even make any sense.
It's just hard to believe that all 5 of them would have the exact same story.
Well, that's...
Over multiple incidents. See, you've never seen Keith hit the kids?
I've seen Keith spank the kids. Oh, yes. On the butt. One at a time, because we don't discipline in front of each other. And that's it. I've never seen him hit him with a piece of wood. I've never seen him other than the belt. I'm dead honest. And that is so rare.
Candy acts as if the children are lying. She continues to downplay the severity of the neglect and dismisses everything the detectives say. Detectives step out to rework their approach. They know that Candy is still protecting her husband, so they decide to give her one final opportunity to turn on Keith and defend herself instead.
I don't think you're being 100% honest with me.
I don't know what to say.
I think there's a lot of stuff that's going on in that house that maybe you turn a blind eye to. When we take those kids to the child specialist and they say, yeah, they've got bruises that are consistent with, I mean, that's hard to get past. You see what I'm saying?
That's what I
mean, because the problem is they're gonna come to court and they're gonna testify that these bruises are consistent with. What I mean by what I'm saying is I think there's stuff going on in that house that you know about, but maybe haven't seen, maybe you've heard it, and you've got an idea that it's going on, but he's the sole provider for the house, you have all these children, you're not gonna rock the boat either.
With the rest of the interrogation being censored by the Blackwell Police Department, it's unclear what more exactly she confessed to. What is clear, however, is that Candy implied Keith was the main perpetrator, but detectives strongly suspected Keith was still hiding key details about the neglect. If they couldn't build a strong enough case, there was a real risk he could walk free and return to the same home with the same children and continue the cycle of abuse. It was on the detectives to stop that from happening. They needed to extract a confession.
All right, Keith. Let's start off talking. How long have you been in Blackwell?
8 months this time.
How long you and Candy been together?
8 years.
8 years?
7, 8 years.
And how is your relationship with all the kids? I know some kids are some biological kids, some are guardianship. Can you just kind of tell me about that?
Beth and John are my biological.
So Beth and John are yours. What about the 3 little kids, Kaylin, Peyton, and Colton? How did y'all come about them?
That's my wife's niece's kids.
Mm-hmm. And you guys got all full custodial
everything
through. What district court would that have been? Would that have been Baxter County?
Yeah, Baxter County.
What about Tabitha and Thomas and Timothy?
Their mom and dad both died, and it was in the will that we would they'll take them and raise them.
Your relationship with the 8 kids, what kind of, I mean, are they pretty trustworthy kids?
I would say so.
So they're not, you don't catch them in lies, and they're not, bad.
Not
you would
normally.
say bad kids.
Not normally. I mean, they'll, like, if we'll have cookies or we'll have chips or stuff, we'll say, okay, who took it? And I didn't take it.
So you would say they more fib than come out and lie to you.
Just come out and lie, and they'll always come back later on, and eventually they'll confess and say, okay, Dad, I took the chips. But other than just blatantly come out and lie, no.
Detectives steer the conversation towards the children's honesty, hoping Keith will take the bait. By implying the kids might be lying, they test whether he'll react with anger, justify punishments, or reveal deeper resentment. But instead, Keith admits his kids weren't the type to make up lies. So detectives shift tactics and confront him with hard evidence of abuse. And his reaction would be more than telling.
When was the last time you think you had to spank one of the kids?
Oh, it's been months, maybe even over a year that I had to spank one.
So you haven't spanked the kids at all at this house?
I can't recollect that I have.
So if someone said that you beat the kids with a 2x2 board, would that... Why would someone say that?
Why would anybody say that?
Especially
to a...
He lying so bad right now. He is the worst lie I ever seen. I could tell by his outfit he lying. He just lie. Like,
kid.
Well, it's coming from the kids. They're the ones that are saying that. All 5 of the older kids.
Said that I beat them with a 2x2 board.
And they provided me the board that was
yeah,
behind the
dudes
TV.
who wear camo and jeans be lying.
That I beat them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Have you hit them with that board?
I've never beat them with the board.
Have you hit them with that board?
I did John.
So when you said
John.
So when you said that you hadn't spanked anybody in over a year, that was not a truthful statement.
To my right, I wasn't.
Here's the thing, partner. We're gonna tell it to you. Very, very simple, okay? We know a little bit more than what you think we do. We're just asking for your cooperation. Be honest with us. I mean, he's asking you all these questions because we kind of already know the answer to a lot of them. We're just trying to get you to be as honest as you can to help yourself out, okay? So when you said that you haven't spanked anybody in a year, that was not a correct statement, right? Right?
Yes.
Okay. And then.
And thinking back, yeah, I had to spank John and I had to spank Beth.
Let's start with John. Why did that you have to spank him? What did he do?
I don't even remember why I had to spank him.
But it's with that board?
Yes.
It could have been.
Keith admits to the accusations, one story the detectives were already familiar with. During Candy's interview, she partially confirmed hearing some of the abuse herself. Now, detectives would use the information Candy told them to further incriminate Keith.
Did John get in trouble?
Yeah, he got in trouble.
What was that punishment? Did he get spanked?
Yeah.
Did he get punched?
No. I didn't physically punch him. As far as punching him, I didn't. I just pushed him backwards.
Is that when did you tell him he was a disgrace?
I don't remember ever telling him he's a disgrace.
Candy said she heard it.
Said that I told him he was a disgrace?
Mm-hmm. Disgrace to the family.
Then I guess if Candy said she heard it, then I guess maybe I did, but I don't recollect that I did. I don't remember saying those words, but if I did, then...
You don't recollect a lot of stuff.
You got a short temper?
I don't think so.
Do you ever get so mad with the kids that you know, when you start spanking them that maybe you black out, don't realize how hard you're hitting them or how much you're hitting them?
I don't think so.
What?
I just don't understand why 5 kids.
Hold on, that's a comment. Nah, you should have been able to answer that question. I don't think nobody who would think kids should be able to get that mad. I done had some kids do some bad shit. My kids done did some terrible things. I ain't never got that mad. Most time, I don't even get mad at all. But that's just kind of because how we grew up nowadays to not even really care. But still, he should have been able to answer that question with great certainty. Like, hell no, why would I ever get that mad at a kid? Like, you know, it can't never, you know.
You and Candy have both said that are trustworthy kids. Why they would come together and all concoct this wild story of all these separate incidences if it's not true. You know, I mean, I don't have an explanation why they do that. Do you have one?
No.
The interrogation would continue for another 35 minutes, with Keith denying all other allegations made against him by the children. However, when Keith was finally left alone for a few minutes, cameras captured something unexpected that would show just how manipulative Keith really was. To Keith, the real betrayal isn't the children he traumatized, but that his wife Candy finally stopped protecting him. Keith would be taken back to jail, where he would be held on charges of abuse, kidnapping, and neglect. With his confession during the interrogation, the children's testimonies, his wife's statement, and physical evidence of the injuries, he was sentenced to 10 years in prison with 3 years suspended. As for Candy, she would also be held on similar charges of enabling an abuser. Detectives would determine that while Candy was aware of the abuse happening within the home, she too felt threatened by Keith. During an interview with one of the children, she confirmed that Keith would also punish Candy when she would make simple mistakes. Candy would eventually work with law enforcement and was forced to undergo a mental health evaluation. In the end, she served just 1 year in county jail, with the rest of her 10-year sentence suspended.
1 year? 1 year? Man. One year is crazy. I be telling y'all that, look, I be trying not to say nothing. I be trying to be quiet. I be trying to be a civil, good person. But 1 year is crazy. I give her 5. Give her 5 and I'll smile. But nah, for real though, like, people, I don't need to be able to have nothing. And I thought, did they say he was a pastor at the beginning? Like, I'm trying to make sure I'm not tripping. I really have to make sure I'm not tripping. And for some reason, I thought I heard pastor. But it went out the other ear once I started hearing the whole story.
2024, and police are receiving a series of alarming calls from residents in Blackwell, Oklahoma, reporting that 8 children under the care of Pastor Keith Holt.
Exactly, boy, you was a pastor? So you was an evil pastor? Another one? We got another evil pastor? Alright. So you was a pastor, right? Well, I'll put, in the name of the Lord, I'll straight put hands on you, man. Stop playing with me, man. See, this is why it goes to show, man. Oh, if your grandma's still alive, I know you having a ball. All this, all the times, these pastors could do no wrong. I'll be having a field day. Yeah, grandma, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You seen this pastor? You see this? You see that? Like, man, there's so much crazy stuff happening in the world that, like, you can't even fathom. Like, you would straight think all this stuff is happening is fake. Oh, UFOs is real. What? What you mean the UFO real? Yeah, that's fake. The government said it was fake. They just confirmed it was real. What? Like, yeah, okay. So look, man, this was an evil pastor. The world is just not the world. Everything is just changing. It's crazy. I thought there was a normal guy. Well, no, I thought it was a pastor. Then I'm like, nah, this got to be a normal dude. This is the most villainous pastor I ever seen in my life. His energy is real life villainous. That's not normal. For me to look at somebody and be like, you know what? I'm going to let you talk. Nah, this man is a true villain. Watch our pastor. Keep tabs on him. Follow him around. Put a drone on him. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. Boy, you is going to get a stalking charge. You are going to get a stalking charge and some harassment charges. But hey, y'all, just keep your eyes open. Keep your head up, man. Hit that like, subscribe button. Hey, good thing them kids got away from him before things went too bad. That's what I'm happy about the most. So, hey, a win is a win. As long as you can get away from them before stuff become permanent, hey, you can't never trust them like you could again, but that's just something you got to learn in life. That's something you're going to have to learn in life. Like, yeah, can't trust everybody. Even the people who say they're a pastor. Like, come on, man. Like and subscribe button. So look, y'all, this mass killer, he got caught a decade later. Like, imagine being a mass killer, then you on the run for a decade, then the police is knocking one day and it's over.
On November 1st,
I wonder what he did.
2015, Mike and Kathy Scott, alongside their mothers, Barbara and Violet, were found brutally murdered in their trailer home.
Oh, he gotta
Everyone
go.
was found with similar injuries, a slashed throat and a gunshot wound to the head made after they died. They were also found with knife wounds on their hands, indicating that each victim had tried to fight back before being killed. There were even bloody handprints on the doors and walls, showing that someone had even tried to escape after they'd been stabbed. The terrifying scene inside the trailer home would go completely unnoticed for the entire day, until, according to Amy, she went to check up on her parents and found them lying dead inside their home. And at around 12:30 that day, Amy decided to call 911.
911 was location of emergency.
Oh my God! I need somebody out here.
What's going on?
Oh God!
There's four people
In my mama's house, and
Who are these people that are in the house?
it's my mom and my grandpa and my Jamie and my stepdad.
When Anderson County Police arrived on the scene, they said it was one of the bloodiest scenes they'd ever been to. But something was off. Detectives noted no signs of forced entry and thought it couldn't have been a robbery as there were multiple valuable items left in plain sight inside the home. This made two things clear to detectives. Whoever was responsible was allowed inside the home before the acts, and that they only had one thing on their mind: murder. It seemed like this case had to have been committed by someone close to Mike and Kathy, but with insufficient evidence, the case slowly went cold, allowing Amy and Ross to get back on the streets and live their normal lives again for years to come. But police always had their suspicions about this case and were never comfortable letting it stagnate. Amy's Facebook page showed that she constantly had fights with Kathy and Mike over her children, often calling them narcissistic, emotionally abusive, and disrespectful. What's most disturbing was a video of Ross and Kathy's fighting found on Amy's page, where Ross says something that would come back to haunt him forever.
Why don't you have Grandma come out here real quick? I don't think your grandma wants to deal with this trash.
I'll show you, stop.
Yep, see ya. Okay.
In addition to this eerie statement from Ross, police found something that seems damning. They discovered a photo Mike had sent to a coworker just 2 days before his death, a couple of $100 bills. And inside Amy and Ross's trailer was a neatly organized stack of $100 bills, exactly the same serial numbers as Mike's. At the time, this was all treated as circumstantial, but slowly more coincidences would begin to line up that gave police enough reason to suspect Amy and Ross as potential killers. So, in 2023, they reopened the case. Nearly a decade.
Hey, I remember something about this, and I remember it being so crazy. But the thing about it is, I watched it so long ago, or I don't know when I watched it. but some similar. It's not the same videos and the same evidence. It's like everybody be having their own evidence. So we need to start petitioning everybody to put all the evidence in these videos because it'd be crazy.
Decade after the events that put an end to nearly an entire family, detectives started by launching a series of interviews with Mike and Kathy's closest peers to try and get a better picture of Amy and Ross and see if they might have been responsible after all. They begin with Mike and Kathy's neighbor to learn about Amy's relationship with her mom and if he saw anything the day of the incident.
With the daughter, got angry with her and kept the children from Kathy.
So tell us about that.
It seemed that they really tried to help Amy a lot. And Mike and Kathy, they really took care of the kids. And it broke Kathy and Mike's heart. She just really missed the kids, and the two older ladies that lived there, they were used to the kids coming in and out.
You think Kathy was afraid at all of Amy and Ross?
No, she never expressed that. But it was always the talk of the area that Mike would go to flea markets and he would get some kind of video games that he collected. There was a good resale market for them, and that he would buy any old jewelry that had some gold in it. It was always a rumor that he kept a lot of cash and gold stuff around.
Not only did Mike collect jewelry and other rare memorabilia, but it was well known in the community that Mike always had a large sum of cash with him because he feared putting money into the banking system. This made Mike a large target, especially amongst those who knew him well.
You gotta stop telling people y'all business.
One sick puppy and go in there and kill two helpless old women. The thoughts that somebody came in and killed those people, I still have nightmares about that.
This tells detectives that the murder could have been done for financial reasons, especially since this fact wasn't a secret at all. Couple this with the fact that Mike's money was currently sitting safely inside Ross and Amy's safe at home. A picture is starting to form of what might have actually happened that night. But still, nothing is certain at all, and police next head to Roxy Voorhees, an ex-employee of Amy and Ross's, who worked at their pet grooming business during the months leading up to the crime. Roxy had spoken to Amy almost every day for months before the incident, so if anyone had some information to give, it'd be her. And they were exactly right. What they found was so sinister, it blew the case wide open.
That was broke.
Ross had made a joke and said, do you want me to It was a joke at the time.
Right.
Then later I was like, holy, I'm glad I didn't say yeah.
That their grooming business wasn't as successful as they claimed it was. Based on bank records collected by police, Amy and Ross's proven income in 2013 was $25,622. However, in 2014, Ross spent $14,200 on a Ram truck, $5,700 on a Mustang, $10,000 on a Harley FXE, and another $5,000 on a Harley XL. Close to $35,000 on luxury purchases. But
what you doing, dealing drugs? And look, if y'all peep if y'all peep what she said, I always hated my mom for that. That mean she'll backdoor her mom at any time. That mean the mom always on the table. No matter who she married, who she talked to, she still don't like her mom, and she not gonna ever like her mom for doing what she did.
On a Harley XL, close to $35,000 on luxury purchases, but an income of just $25,000. With these poor financial decisions, the couple needed money, and they needed it badly. In 2014, their business fell short, making just over $3,000 for the entire year. Things were bad, and they were on the brink of bankruptcy. So when the cops found $67,000 in cash hidden in their home, they knew something seriously strange was going on. Ross claims that he'd been saving the money for years, but detectives don't buy it at all. They're certain that, at a minimum, Ross and Amy had to have stolen from the house on the day of the murders. But to some extent, this was all known about 8 years ago, and it's still all circumstantial. For all the cops knew, Amy could have noticed the dead bodies in the trailer and grabbed the cash out of desperation before calling the police. So there had to be something that set this investigation apart from the one back in 2015. However, this case would take a complete 180 after detectives would find their most blatant, crucial piece of evidence yet. When going through all the CCTV cameras throughout the town on the day of the murders, police found footage of Ross walking out of a gas station that night. Nothing is suspect at first, until you look a little closer. The shoes he's wearing are Asics Gel Speedstar 5s, a model whose sole design just so happens to perfectly match the bloody footprints that were found inside the trailer. This claim was even confirmed by the shoe company themselves, and the pattern is unique to this specific model, making it clear to detectives that Ross Villardi is a cold-blooded killer. All the evidence had come together. The abundance of cash in Ross and Amy's home, Mike's $100 bills in Ross's safe, identical shoes to the killer, and an ugly past with Mike and Kathy. Police now believe they have everything they need to charge Ross and Amy with the murders. So, on December 11th, 2023, they decide to confront Ross and Amy at their new home to finally uncover the truth about that night once and for all.
So I think y'all had got married that year, is that right?
Correct.
In 2015?
Yes, October 24th.
The 24th. That would have been, what, about a week or so before?
We had just gotten back from my mom and dad's. She went to knock on the back door, but the back door kind of just like was already cracked open or something.
The detectives are baiting Ross into a trap, as they know based on the footprints that Ross did without a doubt step into the house on the night of the murders. Later on, they'll be able to confront Ross about these blatant lies in hopes they can shock him into a...
That's another kind of red flag that I had as I was trying to just replay like events leading up to the homicide.
You think people 5 years old, that's your problem. You think everybody in this whole world is 5 years old and you made the perfect crime and you smart. And none of that is true. None of that is true. I could tell about everything about you is lying. It's like, I can just tell you got like when people just keep saying, that's a thought process because they're trying to think, they're actively thinking. Trying to make something up. Why you
should I have seen something?
Ross is unknowingly digging himself into an even deeper hole. When the money is traced, it leads right back to his and Amy's pockets. But there's only so much Ross can do. The police aren't telling him that he's their main suspect, so all he can do is keep on lying, devastatingly unaware that they've already unraveled his entire scheme.
Shovel the bullshit out of that front seat right now so Amy can get in.
Mm-hmm.
He's the victim, you know.
Oh, I got that very quickly. But follow the money.
Follow the money.
You could tell that he's...
Yeah, I saw him.
And every time he's talking, he can't look at you in the face.
I know. You got a tiger by the tail here, though, buddy. Don't think you don't. This is a career case, let me tell you. A little bit about that weekend when... Were you gone when you got home and you found the bodies, or what happened?
He brought his mom's, my mother-in-law, to do Halloween. We went down there, we spent the weekend.
What day did y'all leave to go down?
Friday night?
Friday night.
The way he stared at him, yeah, that hoodie. Yeah. So you threw away that whole outfit, you burned it, or you did something with it. And it was all in the name of getting money. The mom, look, his girlfriend didn't like her mom. And then the husband probably was seeing through all the BS. So she didn't like the husband. And then, she like, okay, so we already going broke. We only made so little. I think one of them years they only made like $3,000. So yeah, get on.
Charged with the 4 brutal murders of Kathy Scott, Mike Scott, Barbara Scott, and Violet Taylor. The 2 are being held in prison without bond while they're tried in court. The couple's next court appearance is set for later this year, where they'll meet their true fate in the hands of a judge.
Man, hold on. Because how many years y'all think they got? Like, I don't think they got enough years, personally. Because ain't no way. But look, y'all see how he just started confessing in the seat, though? Because he already knew. No, I can't find nothing on them yet. Was it Mike? Nah, yeah. Okay. I'm trying to see. Oh, look. He was found guilty. Yeah. Hey, y'all, yesterday she was found guilty. Yesterday she was just found guilty. That was Amy.
This case goes back to Michael and Kathy Scott. Barbara Scott and Violet Taylor were found in a home on Refuge Road in Pendleton. Investigators say it was one of the most brutal crimes they'd ever seen. Scott's daughter, Amy Velarde, found their bodies and called 911. 8 years later, officials arrested and charged Amy and her husband, Ross Velarde. Now, Ross Velarde is set to go on trial for murder, and Amy Velarde's trial started this past Monday. Both sides gave their closing statements, coming back with that guilty verdict. Fox Carolina's Berkeley Crow.
So look, she guilty, right? We knew she was gonna get found guilty. He got found guilty. He next. I think they finna probably try to get him the penalty. I think he might get that penalty because she not finna. She just got found guilty. She is literally finna be like, what can I tell y'all? Because he might be able to try to get off because they ain't got the outfit, they ain't got nothing. They just got motives and all this. So he can still try to skate away scot-free through this. Or at least only get like a 20-year sentence, but hey, who knows? But I think she gonna flip on him. But yeah, y'all, as you heard, she was found guilty. Life in prison. So I think she gonna tell on him. His trial didn't start yet. Yeah. And they talking about later this year. That just happened yesterday. That was February 28, 2026. They talking about later this year. How old was this video? Oh, it was a year ago. This video came out a year ago. But hey, y'all, hit that like and subscribe button though, man. You just never know. You never know who is who. You never know who failing, who's struggling in life trying to make it look good. Just live your life. Just live your life. Because some people out here really faking their lifestyle. You know how many dudes probably seen him like, oh, he got a truck, he got a Mustang. Oh my God, they living good. And look what he did to get that money. That small amount of money. I mean, it's a big amount. But for you, come on, man. You killed 4 people for that. I understand, but nah. I know people be like, I'll do it. If people do it for less, I understand, but it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. I'm telling you now, it ain't worth it. You was better off just going to work, getting 3 jobs, bro. You would been better off. Hit that like and subscribe button on y'all. I'm telling y'all, he been better off. So look, y'all, in this video, they said this nightmare neighbor finally got what he deserved. I wonder what he did.
Police were dispatched to a neighborhood in Lake County, Florida, after receiving numerous 911 calls about a tattooed, shirtless resident that was reportedly chasing the neighbors around with a box cutter.
That boy had been at the Heaven Gates that same day. I promise you. Play with me.
Yeah, he came like from right here.
People with a box cutter.
He approached me saying, "What's up? What's up?" I'm like, "What you talking about?"
What did it?
He pulls out a knife and tries to chase me.
What did the knife look like?
It's like a box cutter.
Like a box cutter?
Yeah.
Go back down there,
done.
and we'll keep on looking for him. If we find him, I'll come get you.
After I got in the truck, got away, he went after other people.
Okay.
He got like tattoos.
Yeah.
He was drugged up, bro. Yeah.
Do you know? Does he live in here?
I never seen him before.
Never seen him before?
But he was like hiding behind this house right here. Cause so when we came right here, he like poked out real quick.
Y'all hang out right here.
I've been to this house before. There is someone here that is single 20. Like a motherfucker.
Does he match the description of we're looking for something? There was a camera on the back too.
I don't care what he is. You chase me with a box cutter. It's your last day. I don't care who you is.
Oh, we got a door. Door. Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on, man? How you doing? My bad.
Pretty good. You want to step outside with me real quick? Huh? Step outside with me real quick. We'll have a quick conversation.
What's up, boys?
What's going on, man?
You the only one here right now?
No, my father's upstairs.
Have you been here the whole time?
I was taking a shower.
Have you been outside at all today?
No.
No?
Where your brother at?
My brother?
Or the other kid?
And are you sure he's sleeping right now?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he wasn't up and moving when I went by.
So nobody's left the house yet?
My mother.
Keep your hands out of your pockets for me. Appreciate you, man.
Here, I'll help you out. I got nothing in my pockets.
We've had a couple complaints that somebody was out here running around the neighborhood getting loud. All right? Have you and your brother been home all day?
Yeah.
All right. So somebody was out here running around getting loud. 3 people didn't call for the same thing for no reason. So we're trying to make sure everybody's okay.
Did they give a description? Like what? I mean, they said.
What's your brother wearing?
I don't know. I mean, he's been in his room all day. How
about you? What have you been doing all day?
I was in my room working out for some time, and I just was taking a shower for like the past 20 minutes.
At any point in time, did you or your brother come outside and feel like somebody was bothering you, or you were angry or upset?
Right.
I'm asking.
No.
All right.
You mean confrontation with somebody?
As of right now, nobody's in trouble.
Yeah, no.
But if I can't help the person that was aggravated and running around the neighborhood, then I've got no purpose here, and I'd really like to help whoever that was and figure out what the hell they were doing.
No, I get it.
Can you help me?
I mean, I honestly haven't seen anything. I would say it's possible that, I don't know.
Did your brother run out?
I know it's not my brother. I know it's no one in my house because we haven't left the house. So my thinking is that, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly can't help you with that. I don't know.
Well, look, man. This is the reality. I got 2 people that are pointing at this house. Okay. Saying
this
that.
House?
Yes. Sir.
Yes.
Here's your dad, Austin. Get your dad.
How we doing, sir?
Hey.
So we had two people pointing at this house. There's a male, dark complexion with no shirt on. Came out here. He was going crazy for a minute, and then they believe that he ran
with tattoos. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
okay.
he was outside running around yelling at people, running up to him, confronting them, talking about, "Come on, what do you want to do?" Like being confrontational with the people that were outside. And it wasn't just one person; it was several people. We got several calls for the issue. So, and then we get from everybody that we've talked to, they don't know each other, and they pointed to this house here that they came from this house.
Seen him in the last like 20 minutes? No, he's not here.
Can you have him come out here so I can talk to him, make sure he's okay?
He says he's in jail.
He's not here. He's at the jail.
So who are you talking about?
Not the youngest, but the second.
The second what?
The second in command.
What? Who's in the house right now?
Yeah. No, they'll just.
Meaning the one younger than me. There's 3 of us.
Okay.
There's
So
3
there's
kids.
3 people.
There's
including
me.
yourself
There's
in the
one
house
younger
right
than me, and then there's the youngest.
Can I see him?
The youngest is not here.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha.
The second oldest is.
When did he go to jail?
16 going quick
I don't know. I wasn't here. I was in New York.
Y'all sure it ain't him? He unless he just protecting another brother. Something going on. I'm so confused. I'm just as lost as y'all. Y'all out here? Like, you understand what's going on? I don't know.
Just hang out for a second.
You hang out right here, brother.
I know somebody was chasing
never
people
heard
with a
anybody
box
outside
cutter,
yelling this
but
morning or anything like that?
who was
How we
it?
doing, man? Oh, not so bad. Sorry to wake you up, man. You hear any issues? Anybody outside yelling, coming outside, confronting people? Did you have an issue with anybody today?
No.
Have you been outside today at all?
No, I just woke up.
Just woke up. So you haven't been outside at all this morning?
No.
No. Okay.
You got a tattoo on your right shoulder?
A tattoo on my right shoulder?
Yeah, any tattoos?
No, I mean, I just have that. That's it.
Yeah, that's not super identifiable.
But you didn't hear anybody outside yelling? You didn't hear anybody outside fighting with anybody? Nothing like that?
No.
No, you didn't hear anybody behind your house? Is your room in the back of the house by any chance?
No,
It's in the, were you able to confirm if he's in jail right now?
We're about to. Say it. Say with blue shirt.
Huh?
Say with blue shirt.
All right, we're just trying to check off all the blocks right now to make sure that everybody's where they're supposed to be at. All right, like I said, what we're doing now is we're trying to figure out everything that's going on, the totality of everything that's going on. We're trying to figure out placing people in certain spots. All right. As of right now, what we're getting is that either he came from behind this house or he came from this house. So everyone's pointing to this spot that the person came from. That's all we're getting. So we just need to make sure who we're talking to and what we're doing. And then if nobody's here, that's what it belongs to, then we'll continue on about our day and keep on trying to find the individual. But there was somebody out here causing enough of a ruckus where at least 6-7 people were complaining about it. So where you work at upstairs?
Yeah, in my room.
You got a little gym up there?
Yeah, I just push the calisthenics.
Okay. How long you been here down from New York?
I just got back today.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
This morning?
Yeah, this morning.
Whew. And you're working out already?
Yeah.
Better than me. What time did you flying?
Got in at 1 o'clock, 1:30, around that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then somebody pick you up?
My father.
Okay. What part of New York?
Well, I was in Manhattan, but I'm originally from the Bronx.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you were from it. Yeah.
You like it up there?
Yeah. So, I mean, it's good to visit sometimes, but it's better. I like it more down here.
Yeah, yeah.
Someone was in the backyard?
We don't know if they're in your backyard or where they came from, but we're being told that an individual came from this house and went back to the area of this house.
They said dark skin with
And they were out here causing a ruckus.
Like I'm light skinned, but
They're causing a ruckus with individuals outside. So that's why we came here, because no one was with each other. There was 5 other people that were apart from each other, and as we're coming up, they're all pointing in this direction from this area. So we start here, and then if nothing's here, then we branch out. Keep it moving.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying you guys. I'm just saying, like,
Sure, no, I get you.
We happen to be like probably one of the only white things.
Does anybody here does your other brother have a tattoo on his right shoulder? No.
John, do me a favor. I need to see that tattoo. Would you mind taking your shirt off for me?
Oh, yeah, sure. No worries.
Just keep it off for me, because my corporal's got to see it too. Yeah. You can take it off.
It's just a Buddha.
You can take the shirt off, if you don't mind. Would you mind taking the shirt off?
You're just trying to see the tattoo, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to make the
Are
entire tattoo.
there any other tattoos on your chest area or stomach?
Huh?
Are there any other tattoos on your chest area or stomach?
On my chest area? Or
Yes.
stomach? Yeah, I got tattoos here.
Okay, cool. Would you mind taking the whole shirt off so we can get a clear look at that? I appreciate it. Thank you. You're in the shade. Nobody's outside.
No, it's fine. I realize he's looking for ID. I'm trying to ID me.
100%. 100%. I mean, there's no secret about that. That's why I'm asking you to do this. Because for whatever the circumstances are, I got to figure out who's out here running around. Because if that person was out here running around, they need help. Somebody needs help. One way or another, we don't get called, we get called. One way or another, we need
somebody's got to go somewhere.
No, somebody needs help. There's a difference. Okay? There's a difference between getting help and going somewhere. When we take people somewhere, it's not necessarily to get help. I'm here to get somebody help. You see what I'm saying? It's a whole different dynamic of the call, right? Now, when I'm here to investigate anything, that's going to be determined on what I have in front of me. That's why I'm here helping you do this, because I can't do it without your help. Okay? So far,
I mean, I haven't left the house. I've been, doing my thing inside. I'm not dark skinned, and I think they said I was dark skinned with tattoos. I wasn't running around, and I definitely didn't see 7 people because I haven't left the house.
Okay, gotcha. So, and again, through that, we're going to make sure that we're going to do our job. Keep it up for me. With that, we're going to make sure we're doing our job.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? Because I can't leave.
Do you have outside cameras at all? Do you have outside cameras at all?
Well, he's got the. Did he ID this?
In the back.
And the ring camera.
Is there a ring camera in the front?
Yeah.
All right. So if I look at that ring camera, if I pull the ring camera, am I not going to see you run out of the house?
What? Oh, the ring camera?
Yeah.
I mean, earlier, not with the time frame he said. No way.
All right, but what you told me was, let me first step out here for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to have you turn around. Because I need to see the back camera. Okay, yeah, sure. All right, step out here for me. John,
step out that way.
Here for me.
For what reason?
Because I'm going to need to see the back tattoos. So step out here.
You see them, right? From here, it's visible.
All right, now put your hands on top of your head. Interlock your fingers.
For what reason?
Because I'm asking.
We knew this was going to happen.
No, stop. Wait a minute. They're going to get taped.
I'm going to stop resisting. Stop resisting. Let it go. Stop resisting.
You chasing people with a box cutter? Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
I got his leg. Yep, on his leg. Taking his left arm behind his back.
I did nothing wrong. I don't give a f what you talking about. As soon as you let me up, I'm going to put my hands on you. Okay. I promise you.
Okay. Try not getting up, buddy.
I don't give a f.
Not captured on body cam. While John was on the ground actively resisting, he tried biting the sergeant's hand before kicking him in the left leg. After placing a spit mask on John, he communicated several threats to the corporal that he would kill him and every law enforcement officer and firefighter on the scene, and did not care how many charges he gets. He will carry out his threats. John was charged with resisting an officer with violence ×3. battery on law enforcement, and threats to a law enforcement officer ×3. He bonded out and is being represented by a public defender. Shockingly, the arrest happened in April 2024, and as of July 2025, the case is still open. The defendant has pled not guilty on all charges.
Wait, y'all let him out of jail?
The
Gave him an
arrest happened.
opportunity? I'll be trying to tell y'all, I couldn't be no police officer. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Cause y'all over here playing. Y'all be thinking everybody really playing with y'all. I can't do it. You can try. Y'all gonna let this man out of jail on a $500 with $500? I know he ain't had to pay the $5,000. He only had to pay that 10%. He only paid $500. Man, you got me, boy. He said he gonna kill everybody, including everybody on the scene. Nah, you gotta go to jail. What? 3 counts, 3. Man, it was more than 3 people on the scene. It was more than 3 people on the scene. That's probably all they could charge him with. They're gonna be like, bro, I ain't gonna even lie. If we charge him with mats, we gonna have to do way too much paperwork. But still, even still, like, come on, man. So you telling me he out here playing with a knife? And then the only reason why the description got messed up is because somebody gonna say it was a dark-skinned person. See, that's our problem. That's our problem. Get y'all descriptions right. Talking about it's a dark-skinned person. Who said that? I wonder who. I wonder who said it was a dark-skinned person. Oh, okay. I ain't pointing no fingers, but I'm pointing elbows. I'm just saying. Hit that like and subscribe button, y'all. Y'all ain't finna play with me over here. Huh. Huh. Y'all be playing.
Oh my God. No.
Last time anyone.
So look, y'all, in this video, this woman was shocked at the she found out her brother's demonic secret. It was an evil secret that I don't think nobody man, hit that like subscribe button. I don't know how bad this is.
Anyone seen her last night around 10:30?
Yeah. Never thought in a million years I'd be the one going through this.
This is Natalie, and she has just discovered her mother in her bed with a kitchen knife in her neck.
You see it? Yeah. She's still gurgling, man. She's cold though.
I saw briefly and I started throwing like stuff in the neck.
Oh my God. And then my car is gone.
At first, officers thought it was a burglary gone wrong, but something about the scene didn't make sense. It was as if the knife had appeared out of nowhere. No struggle, no noise, no sign of anyone entering or leaving. But the more they spoke with the victim's daughter, the clearer it became that this was no random break-in at all, and it was carried out by someone who believed he was fulfilling a prophecy.
He always would say he's going to kill me and Jay.
We're next. He was mumbling that last night when we walked in.
Can I ask you something straight up? Did you take out Rachel?
It's Wednesday morning, May 27th, when Ohio police receive a 911 call from a distressed woman reporting what she believes is a burglary that left her mother severely injured.
Caller? Yeah. Are you the one that has the knife in their neck?
No, my mom says she's not breathing.
Station all units 57B, East Kibby 908, East Kibby, subject is not breathing. Stay on the phone with me, okay?
I'd have been mad.
Caller, do you know who did it to her?
Oh my God, no.
Okay, I've got an ambulance on the way, so just stay on the phone with me, okay?
Dispatch immediately sends officers racing to the address. They arrive prepared to save a victim, but instead, they walk into something that would seriously shock them.
Where's he at? Where at?
My mom.
Where at? Ma'am, where at? Excuse me, where at?
I hear it.
Okay, move, where at?
Natalie's mother, 71-year-old Rachel Cheney, lies in her bed, already cold to the touch, with a kitchen knife driven deep into her neck. Upstairs, in Natalie's bedroom, her boyfriend Jonathan is found unharmed.
Let's go back here, okay? Sure.
Huh?
In the car? Yeah, got anything on you? Just my money and stuff.
She's still.
He was where? He was.
Upstairs, in Natalie's bedroom, her boyfriend Jonathan is found unharmed.
Let's go back here, okay? Sure. In the car? Yeah, got anything on you? Just my money and stuff.
She's still gurgling, man. She's cold though.
When I pulled up, so we went in there, and I went to give first aid because I thought she just got stabbed. But no, she's cold, and then so we continued to search the house and found that dude upstairs bedroom with the door closed. So we detained him and pulled him out here.
I saw briefly and I started throwing a coat. That lady stabbed in the neck. They said she's cold.
You good? Now inside on her bed with a knife sticking out of her neck.
A female?
Elderly.
Yeah, elderly.
Who was the girl that they just took out of here?
Daughter.
Oh, she found her?
Yeah, homeowner and her boyfriend was they were both upstairs sleeping, I guess, and she came down and she's cold to the touch. Blood's all dried.
So she'd been there.
Yeah.
It's a big knife and it's in deep, so barely couldn't be self-inflicted.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Last time anyone seen her was last night around 10:30. Asked if she wanted tacos, and now you guys went to sleep. Okay.
And he was sitting out here.
Yeah.
Whose house is this?
My mom. But she just recently put it in my name, so.
Okay, so it's your house.
Well, I don't know.
Can you give us consent to search this? Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God. And then my car is gone.
What strikes officers as strange is that nothing inside the house appears stolen, and there are no signs of forced entry anywhere. The only thing missing is Natalie's car. With no evidence of an intruder, detectives can't rule anyone out, not even Natalie or her boyfriend, Jonathan. At this point, everyone inside the home is a possible suspect. If someone within the household was responsible, detectives need to find out who, and more importantly, why. Natalie.
Say he didn't do it. How y'all be that unaware in the house? Like, y'all live y'all life that, I don't care that I'm in my house, I'm comfortable. You live life that unaware? You are a prey. You are a prey. Like, y'all just be in the house just living, like, unawarely. Like, that's why people be kicking people's houses in, taking them hostage, and cause y'all don't live life prepared for anything to happen. And you just sitting there chilling, you can't hear nothing. Somebody got stabbed downstairs, you ain't hear nobody come in the house, you ain't nothing. You ain't hear the door open, you ain't hear like do you not know, like, you subconsciously hear the door open like you supposed to at all times whenever the door open? Oh, y'all don't do that? You not, come on, man.
Natalie and Jonathan are both secured in patrol vehicles and are driven to the station for further questioning. Detectives need to hear their accounts if they're going to piece together what really happened inside that house and how it ended with Rachel dead. Meanwhile, additional units begin searching for Natalie's vehicle. What the detectives don't yet understand is that they already hold half the puzzle to Rachel's murder, and the other half is closer than they realize. Soon, detectives will sit down with the man at the center of it all to see firsthand how delusion can twist murder into something almost justified. But detectives still don't grasp how close they are to uncovering the truth. To get there, they need answers from Natalie and Jonathan, the only two who can shed light on what really happened inside that house. When they arrive at the police station, they're separated into 2 different rooms, and their interviews begin simultaneously. This way, detectives can ask them the same questions and see if their stories match.
I cannot believe it. I could not believe I woke up to something like that. That's horrible. She's all I had. I went downstairs this morning.
What time was this?
I know it was maybe close to 8 o'clock. Okay. I didn't check on her then. So I figured she was sleeping because usually she calls me. So I stayed upstairs and it was dark and I seen this stuff on her face and I thought, what is that? And I turned on the light and there's this big knife sticking out of her neck right there. So I didn't go in there anymore. And then I walked outside because I needed to get some air. And then I noticed my car's gone.
I was gonna make some coffee. I was sitting out there, sitting on the porch, and she came down and said somebody killed her mom. We didn't realize the car was gone until she called 911. She's like, oh my God, my car's gone too. Okay. I didn't hear anything this morning. I'm a pretty light sleeper. Plus the dog's there.
Right.
Detectives can't rule out Natalie and Jonathan just yet. They seem genuine, distraught even, but with no forced entry, no other suspects, and them being close relatives, the possibility still lingers that they could somehow be involved. But then, in the middle of her statement, Natalie remembers something she hadn't even thought to mention before. Along with her car, her brother Joseph, who also lives in the house, is missing. In her panic over finding her mother, she hadn't realized it until now. And that's when the case suddenly takes a very different turn. With Joseph and Natalie's car missing, detectives shift focus, pressing Natalie about her brother's behavior.
Your brother, he has,
schizophrenic like 8 years ago.
Yeah.
He used to go to the FBI. There's somebody in the FBI, and they didn't believe him, I guess, and he let it go for a while. And he went back up there, and I think he had one of his like little fits, whatever. And they handcuffed him, and I think they took him to St. Rita's or Columbus, because he was in Columbus, the mental hospital, for about a week.
How long ago was it? About 6 months ago, you said? Longer than that?
8 years ago.
8 years ago, okay.
And he was supposed to take meds, and he never took them.
Okay.
He thinks he don't need them.
You know what else he's been diagnosed with?
No. I barely know him. He's just always talking off the wall stuff, like he's related to Dillinger, this person. He's just out there.
On more than one occasion, Joseph had gone to the FBI with his mafia delusions, episodes that eventually landed him in a mental facility. But when doctors evaluated him, they concluded nothing was wrong and released him almost immediately. Without medication or treatment, his condition only grew worse. And even though Joseph was missing, along with his sister's car, on the very same day as his mother's inexplicable murder, detectives still don't know what to make of this and are unsure about his involvement. To them, he seemed more like a victim of his own illness, someone failed by the system. But then, Natalie says this.
The only thing she ever asked him was to take her up and down the stairs so she could go places. That's all she's ever asked him. It was all on me all the time. He always would say he's going to kill me and Jay, and you guys are going to kill us, and he has a knife.
Knife?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of knife is he?
Like a pocket knife.
And he always carries it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Natalie reveals something disturbing. Her brother Joseph had repeatedly threatened to kill her and the rest of their family. If he was behind his mother's death, it would explain why no one heard an intruder enter the home, and why he fled in Natalie's car. Suddenly, everything begins to make sense. The missing vehicle, the strange stabbing, the lack of forced entry, and the brother with untreated schizophrenia who'd been making violent threats. Police don't know it yet, but what seems like a certain murder charge for Joseph will soon become a far more complicated case than they realize. Luckily for detectives, the patrol units searching for Natalie's car make a breakthrough. They've located her car and pulled it over without incident, and behind the wheel is none other than her brother, Joseph Chaney. He's taken into custody without resistance and brought into the station for questioning, now considered the prime suspect in his mother's murder.
Look right back there with him.
I already know their wives. That was a jump, y'all. And they know martial arts. I know who all three of them are. Instead, that's why his neck's like that. He has those lines on his neck. And he has the one that bagged me up, trying to kill the mother. I'm not retarded. I don't like them neither. I'm a lady.
What do you think's best, Chad? You guys got a preference?
I think they usually like
Right here? How about right here, bro? Here, I'll turn the light on.
From the moment Joseph steps out of the patrol car to be escorted into the station, officers notice he's already mumbling and rambling incoherently. At first, detectives think it's just an act, a tactic to seem legally insane. But as they begin interrogating him, it quickly becomes clear something is deeply wrong.
So tell me what's going on. I heard you were walking around downtown.
Oh, I always take walks because I get bored sitting at home. My family used to own Lombardo's and then Oliver's, and it used to be Maddox's back in the day with the O'Donnells and Spike O'Donnell bar downtown.
Mm-hmm. How are you related to them?
Well, I'm related to Joseph Claudia Maddox from the 1800s. I believe he's my great-great-great-uncle, I think. He worked for the Cap Ones and Al Cap One and the Chicago outfit and everything.
As soon as the detective starts talking to Joseph, he begins referencing mafia names. People like Al Capone, Spike O'Donnell, and Frank McErlane from the old Chicago gangs of the 1920s and 30s. It's the first clear confirmation of what his sister had told them, that Joseph suffers from hallucinations and schizophrenia. To the detective, those claims aren't important, and instead he smoothly shifts the conversation towards what really matters, the details of Rachel's murder and how Joseph might be involved.
What was going on last night? Anything major?
1800s?
Nothing. Just a lot of aggravation. A dead weight hanging around.
Explain that to me.
Just a bunch of old people around Lima claim to you. And they weigh you down and your kids down and they rob you every day. But the problem is they got bigger sons and daughters than you and me and everything. If you really want to know, there's a lot of clingers walking around Allen County here lately, weighing down the youth our age. I mean, you're still young and stuff. Like, say, if you got divorced, want to start over, you should be able to start over. Problem. Mm-hmm. It's a goddamn clingers walking around, and it's affecting everybody.
Would you call her a clinger?
Yeah, she's pretty much a clinger. She can't stop showing up people's houses, and neither can her goddamn daughter.
Who's her daughter?
I think they say it's Natalie. But I always thought it was not a lie, but whatever.
Okay.
The only thing to do to get rid of them is what they used to do to them. They just shoot them in the heads and they throw them in goddamn burners. And they just say, okay, they just do a sheriff and police, a state trooper, and mob and street cover up. And they just get rid of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, hopefully you don't think I'm a clinger.
No, not really.
Joseph refers to his mother and sister as clingers. To the detective, it's a clear sign of deep resentment, evidence of a family conflict that may have escalated the night before. So he decides to confront Joseph directly, asking what really happened that night.
Did you talk to Rachel last night?
No, I think I brought her up the ramp and helped her in bed, and that was it, on the car.
What time was that?
I don't even remember.
Whose car were you in today?
I guess that's Natalie's car, or Natalie, or however you spell her name. I mean, I don't know.
Did she let you take the car?
No, I just took it.
Where'd you find the keys at?
They were on the kitchen table.
Okay. What time did you leave the house with the car?
I don't remember it.
The daylight?
1:30, 2 o'clock.
In the morning?
Yeah. There's been problems all my life with my family, back and forth with whose kids are who's better than who.
Your dad's
who outranks who, yeah. Well, my mom always says, well, supposedly she's my mother, but I don't know if she's my mom. She might be my crazy aunt from down the street, goes around popping people in the head with fucking bullets.
What's her name?
I think it's Rachel, but they used to call her Rachel with an E-A-L.
You get along with her all right?
Not really. I mean, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. She's a massive control freak and everything, and she drives people crazy. I don't know if she does it on goddamn purpose.
How old is she?
Or is she on a brain twister?
How old is she?
I don't know how she was probably in her 60s or 70s.
Despite his mental illness, Joseph is completely cooperative with the detective, calm, open, and not trying to hide a thing. Seeing that, the detective takes the chance to ask the one question that matters most: if he had anything to do with his mother's death. Joseph's answer is exactly what the detective suspected, but his reason for it is deeply unsettling.
I'm not beat around the bush with you, because I kind of like to get to see what the person's like. That's why we have this conversation and we talk. Somebody ended up dead at your house last night. I think you know that. I think you pretty much had enough. From what I've seen here, I kind of like you. You kind of just tell it straight as it is, you know? You just say, screw it, I don't care if anybody likes it, this is how I feel. I'm kind of like that, okay? Have you ever taken out a clinger?
I might have taken out a few clingers in my life.
When's the last one you took out?
I don't know. It's been a while.
I bet
sometimes I help out family members and I piss them off, and I don't even know, because they got machines and gadgets that they use in brain twisters and cookers.
Yeah.
And they shove them right up and they hook them up to your goddamn brain.
You got a gun?
No, I don't have a gun.
Oh, well then you didn't take care of that clinger.
I might have took care of a few clingers back when I was a kid.
Oh, I was talking about last night.
There's 8 and 9-year-olds and 10-year-olds that they train in Chicago and California all day long, and they pop them up on steroids. And the ones that arrested me and all those big muscular tattoos, they shoot them in the heads all goddamn day long and laugh at them.
Who would have wanted to get rid of Rachel?
Everybody wants to get rid of her.
She a bad clinger?
She's a bad cleaner unless they're using her for money. And
why doesn't anybody ever have the nuts then to step up and take care of her?
Well, one reason, I'm on a goddamn cook machine and a brain twister.
Okay, so
I would have killed her years ago. Sometimes I think she loves me, and then she's I don't know, like an ally or something. And they're really big. She created crimes on me and my family, if you really want to know. I'm kind of tired of the crimes created on me and my family.
Why didn't someone take out, if so many people want to get rid of Rachel, why didn't someone step up and do it?
She might have a more powerful family than what you think. Just being a Miller, related to the Miller, Cole Younger and all of them, Jesse James, just being a Miller is powerful enough.
Can I ask you something straight up? Did you take out Rachel?
Yeah, I did you guys a favor. I did the whole family a favor. The Millers, the Numbers, and the Jesse Jameses.
How'd you do it?
I did it with a knife right in her head. If I had a pistol, I'd have shot her. To be honest with you, I was planning on killing her, but I had enough gas money and heading over to New York or Chicago to check on my family to get out of here.
I got a question, because with a knife, that's personal, especially to the head.
To be honest with you, I did it with a gun or anything. I did her a favor, if you really want to know.
What do you mean?
I did you a favor. I did a lot of Millers around here favors.
I mean, how do you think you did us a favor? I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Because it's just the nuisance of the thing running around and stuff and everything, and she's in misery all the time and pain and delusional, so I did her a favor.
Did you eat? Have you eaten yet today?
No.
You want some food?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got your chew, right? Let me run get this for you real quick, all right?
Bud, you take care.
I'll be back. I wanted to get you some food because I know it's lunchtime, okay?
They want you to. They want you. I'm not crazy or anything, and I'm not stupid.
I'm not saying you are. That's why I went straightforward with you.
I'm trying to be straightforward with you guys and the ones that think they're better than everybody else. They want you to clean off this battleship deck.
Well, that's not what I'm doing. I want to get you some food because I know you got chew. I know you've been out and about, haven't slept a whole lot, and I'll get you some food so you can eat.
All right, buddy.
Okay? No ulterior motive here. You already told me that you killed her, so what else do I need from you? You know what I mean?
As if I killed her. I could have been dreaming out there because they smoke weed around me, and now they could have went around killing people because she's high all the goddamn time with Jay.
Well, you knew exactly how she was killed, so... And she has a
to figure out.
All right, I'll get you your food.
Joseph.
Nah, Joseph is crazy. Yeah, it might be something wrong with Joseph. Joseph, I thought I was gonna have something to say till he started talking. I ain't had nothing to say. I'm like, oh, he ain't playing crazy. He is crazy. It's a difference between playing crazy and really being crazy. And in this situation, Joseph wasn't just talking crazy. Joseph lived. Y'all family, look, this is what I be telling family members. Y'all be knowing you got family members like this. Y'all just willingly let them be around. Man, look, you got to go get some help or get away from me. You're going to help yourself or you're going to get away from me. I don't play that. You're going to help yourself or you're going to get away from me. You're not finna, because this can happen at any moment. Man, some people it's family. It's family. I can't stand a slow thinking, slow mental. It's family. So what? So what? Know how many of these body cam videos are family, unfamily crime? Like, is you, and some of the, like, what? Is you serious? Don't play with me. I don't even like hearing that. But yeah, Joseph, man, life in jail, or they gonna put him in a crazy house. They might have to put him in a crazy house. I don't want him in, look, it's people who do crimes and they need to be in jail. And it's people who need to be in the Michael Myers house. He needs to go to the Michael Myers house. It's something wrong with this man.
Admits to killing his mother almost instantly, claiming he'd done something good, even suggesting he had done the police a favor. In his mind, his mother had committed crimes against the family, his delusional reference to the gangsters he believed he was related to. In a heartbreaking confession, one that might have been prevented if Joseph had received proper treatment for his schizophrenia, but years earlier, doctors had released him, insisting nothing was wrong. His condition only worsened, feeding his delusions and ultimately leading to his mother's murder.
Who was the doctor? Who was the doctor? And why is he not getting his license revoked right now? That's what y'all need to start doing. These doctors, y'all need to start revoking their licenses when stuff like this come out. Because how did you let this man cross past you and you supposed to be this trained professional who went to school and try to make this look good? Boy, you are I ain't even finna go there.
After his arrest, Joseph pleads not guilty by reason of insanity, and he's transferred to a secure psychiatric facility for evaluation and treatment. Doctors there are tasked with determining whether Joseph is mentally competent to stand trial, and whether he truly understood his actions at the time of the murder. It would take more than 2 years of psychiatric care and evaluation before doctors finally deemed him competent enough to face prosecution. Once restored to competency, Joseph Chaney was charged with 2 counts of murder and 1 count of felonious assault.
Who the fuck? Who is that? Look at this person. Look at this person. That's not the same person, is it? 2 years? This what 2? He was on some bad, y'all. It had to be a drug messing with his. He must have been taking drugs that was messing with his schizophrenia, because Negan on The Walking Dead when he was in jail, Peter Griffin, like it. Though these are 2 different people.
Joseph Chaney was charged with 2 counts of murder and 1 count of felonious assault. He later pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 15 years to life in prison.
15 years, 20? He should have still got 20. Hold on.
See, Joseph.
He should have still got 20 years. I ain't say that part. At least 20. But I don't know, man. That's obviously not the same person. Like that part just threw me off. Like this man, this doesn't no. If you were to tell me that these are the same people, I'll tell you a lie. I'll call you a lie. I don't know if he normal now. I don't know if he taking his medicine like he's supposed to. But even if he do only get 15 years, y'all need to have him on lifetime probation, and he need to be watched and checked on repeatedly and randomly. Yep. Cause if he did it once, he ain't gonna care about, man. He gonna try to plead insanity again, but they ain't gonna work the second time. They got you. Peter Griffin. That boy look like Peter Griffin now. Bro, I don't know if you gonna make it 15. The way they feeding you in there, bro, you might not make it 15 years. They probably doing that on purpose. I wonder if jail do that on purpose. Wonder if they have, because it ain't no way all these inmates be that big. I wonder if they making all the inmates bigger to make them easier to control. Because believe it or not, y'all would think it's the other way around. No. Bigger people, whenever you bigger, say like, when I say bigger, I even put myself as example. If I weigh more, that means I've been eating more. And if I've been eating more, I am more okay with being like, you know what? I don't even care. I'll go sit in this room. I would do stuff that I normally don't want to do. You don't like sitting in the car, but if you are full and you sitting, I don't care. You got a full stomach and you chilling, you don't care about sitting in the car. Now you sitting in the car for hours. But hey, I digress though, man. I ain't finna get into all that. But yeah, they need to watch him for life. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'm finna get out of here, man.